Hello and welcome back to Anno 1800 Extreme and our Vanmark Funerals Metropolis. That is right. That is correct. So last episode we, well, kind of like stopped here, and what I wanted to do, and was in the middle of that, is we have now Victor Island over here, a new island that is under our control, already pretty well fortified. I think we might just add another 10 tons of weapons here for a bit of better protection. So let me just tell you that the captain of Vampire Squid, I would definitely like to see that captain that names his ship Vampire Squid, or well, what's the name of the ship before or after the captain? I don't know, probably before, but let's just say the captain has a certain taste for names. Now, Victor Island, a fair village. Do we have some steel beams? We do have some steel beams. I'm not going to use them. We have enough timber here. That's really, yeah, actually, let's get 50 tons of bricks, and that's really it. Righto. We have a lot of work to do. A lot. First of all, in Victor Island, first of all, yes, we are getting now the first gold ores into our island. As we can see, 58 tons of that is already waiting for us, is already waiting for, well, being processed by my pocket watches, by my goldsmith. So the goldsmith we can have here, it requires actually 125 engineers. I never thought it would be possible, but we do really have a workforce problem on the main island. 124. We're probably going to build 2 of them for starters, for our clockmakers that are producing every 45 seconds, by the way, and also need 150 engineers. That's a bit tricky. Plus, the clockmakers also require electricity. So, once again, here in this little sector, we're going to have some of them as well. Very important. Do we have the coal? Because then we could actually start with all of that. Nah, we don't have that much coal. So let's rather stick to Victor Island here and do that. And oh, sorry, before we can actually do that, let me just get back here and check the status. Yes, we have all the shares in Calm Prefecture. 6 minutes. Let me not forget that. I hope I don't forget this, because then we can take over this island, and that's a very beautiful island here. It has cotton, it has caoutchouc that we need for the bicycles, it has some building space actually, and it has 4 gold deposits. So a really good island here, and I would definitely like to take this one. I'm going to take it by shares, then I'm going to abandon it right away and building my harbor here, because this is just much better, as we are still pretty much defended by this area there as well. So let me not forget this. Alright, 6 minutes. Now let's continue in Victor Island. Of course, it had to happen that we are under fire. Nothing too serious though, right? Just some annoying thing. Now, there we have the first coal deposit. I'm going to have this one blueprinted right next to it, I guess. Also important, we are going to have the pig farms here then as well. So that's what this island is all about. Copper we don't really need. There's the next coal deposit that I'm also going to use them. And those 2, and then there's the iron deposit over here that we need to also take into consideration. Now, Victor Island is not going to stick with farmers only, though. Those mines already need workers. So another thing that we are going to do here is we are going to get these people to workers and probably even to artisans, just for the heck of it, because we do need money. I'm not having a lot of money right now. You know, 12k, that's not a lot. It looks like a lot, but it's really, really not. We are losing some share value there as well, because our opponents, at the moment at least, some of them are getting weaker. And this also is affecting us because, well, we are a global corporation, if you like to say that. Global one. Let's just check. The coal mine, 50 workers. I can only build 2 of them. So, yeah. Let's get cracking with the first thing, that is the schnapps and the work cloth. Here I would like to have my work cloth. And right on the other side I'm going to have my schnapps, or my potato fields, that is. The cool thing is,
ship under attack.
Let's take this whole thing and let's just put it over here, right? I don't have to really fill them in again, right? We have the space for that, and I can just place them here. So yeah, probably all of them. Perfect. This one I might have to remodel. Nope, it's fine. And then we have couple here. They probably need some more custom field sizes. This one. And whoop, there we have the fields. And someone already put their sheep farms there. I don't know who was that, but someone did. Let's get us a fire station here in this area. Definitely. We could have another one there. Or we just have the first schnapps distillery being posted as well. It might be a good idea to have them close to the potato farms to further reduce some of that traveling distance. Also the framework knitters, so I'm going to have, yep, another warehouse in this area. And wait a second, we might leave some room here so they can travel right through that. And we can have those framework knitters in the area as well.
Ship under attack.
Okay, where's that? That's my cargo ships. Those are some rather weak ones. They're just passing by, I think. They're trying to get over here to River of... What? The River of Stars. But they're not. They're not going to, of course. Yeah, back off again. Hopefully right into the arms of my Lagar. Ah. There's my cargo ship that is starting soon.
Attention for the Admiral.
Right, this one's going down. Perfect, and you better get away there. Very good. Our coffee should always be protected. Right, I think 6 minutes. Let's just check this one. 1 minute. All right, we can use this to further go ahead. We don't have time. I need to finish my thingies here. The schnapps is there. Perfect. There we can have the next schnapp distilleries then. We're going to need a few. Let's leave some space here so we can still use this area. Actually, you know what? Let's use this area right away. All of that. Perfect. There is the connection for it. And we can just have like 2 more, 3 more here. Isn't that looking lovely? That's enough for now. Let's build 2 of those warehouses. Let's go ahead with 3 of those sheep farms, 3 of the framework knitters, the second warehouse, the fire station. About the potatoes, all of them I can't afford, but let's start with the first 5, 6, and with the first 6 schnapps distilleries in the area here as well. Right, so that's quite some production. It's not going to be enough though. I really want to get rid of all of that here completely, and for that we still need a bit more. Plus we also need the cargo ships then. Cargo ship 1 is awaiting here. Let's unload the resources. Let's get this last cannon tower on the way. Perfect, so we have all of that. I think someone was purchasing a share. There it is. Let's get it back. Even though actually the money wasn't so bad. Being over 1 million should be my new goal now. And I'm also going ahead and having those mines now. Yep, the first one, the second one, warehouses. Let's build the mines right away. Both of them can work. There we have the other warehouse and the mine for that. It's a bit negative there now, but it will be fine. Resource-wise, we can store up to 266 things. I think we can store even more, yes. Thanks to an upgraded harbor grade, a grand trading post, we have so much storage here that I really don't need to add some storage here. Plus the trade route is going to be very short anyway. I can still add some more people into this area, and I should be doing that. And by the way, I really like the idea of setting up a second bigger city, so I'm going to have another warehouse here for those guys. Right, we're going to have another pub. And I would also like to have some schools here and stuff like that then. So let's just see for the workers, there's the school. And having one here right in the center is going to profit us all. And we should definitely do something like that. And who doesn't like a church? Let's have the church right here in the center. Where all of those people are. I like the idea of that. Victor Island is going to be grand. Let's go ahead and have those upgrades there. Those farmers there. And then we just need to wait now. As we can see, workload is coming in. The schnapps is also coming in. And the taxes are also coming in then for this island here. Now vampire squid. Nothing serious here. There's a gunboat attacking. Is that right? Oh no, there is a fleet. They're going up here, it seems.
Stations.
I have to intervene. Yep, I think they're trying to take this island here because the defense is not that strong. That might be something. There was just a charter route, so that is fine. Prefecture. Okay, we do need the money now, so it might actually be worth it selling a share. Let's just check this one here. The share income of this one is the weakest out of all of them, right? So let's sell one of them. Get the money. I love shares. And now we can take over this island here from Princess Ching. And wait a second. We have a ship ready. Let's fill it full with resources. Let's get this one over there. Do we have some weapons here, by the way? Only 10 tons of weapons. I will need to get some weapons over as well.
Was destroyed.
Sorry, Princess Ching. That island no longer belongs to you. It's ours now. There would be probably some items in here for the museum, for the zoo, botanical garden. Nothing that I really need. Let's give it up and let's settle on it right away.
Your harbor is under attack.
Ah, they're trying to destroy my buildings on the other side. Build another cannon tower there.
Island siege.
And my fleet is also marching in now, more or less. That should be some damage there, but nothing too severe. And we have something new. It still has the comp prefecture name. I like that name. Why not? We can keep it.
Door's always open.
Or actually, wait a second. This is a new world city or something like that. So let's just call it Marillo, something that sounds to me Latin. And then gold deposit, gold deposit, gold deposit. Lots of gold here. And another settlement that we can start in this area too. And that's something I should definitely consider. Because without the mods, I don't have a commute pier in the New World. And thus I need a village for basically every island in the New World to have the workforce. Meanwhile, my fleet has arrived here and is ready for the cleanup. And boy, we do need that cleanup. We are not even under siege, by the way, so it takes a bit more than just a few ships to bring this island under siege. River Stars now is though under siege. This is not sounding so good. That's this island here, yes. Because my fleet is waiting down here. Doesn't matter, we can take it back again. Like last time. But it shows me once again how important it is to keep this corridor here safe. Oh, and Princess Ching is once again in the area. She probably has a look on this island here. Yep, I think she's trying to take it right away. Isn't that insane? We are going to wait for that. Because I'm pretty sure she's marching in there. And
Ship constructed.
this is going to be interesting. My fleet is on the way. Here we are finished. Let's get my fleet back home. I will take those guys here to the New World. I need more.
People can't hold out much
I need more
longer.
ships in the New World. Also, I'm going to need a cargo ship like this one here.
I persevere.
And I just hope that we have 40 tons of weapons. That's okay. Together with
Ship
some
under
bricks,
attack.
some steel beams. Let's get this one also to Ravenna. Yes, they're going for it. Right, I need to get my ships quickly up there. Can we upgrade? I can upgrade that medium trade post right away. That's something. And at least 10 tons of weapons. Not much, but it's something we can work with. Let's get this also over here. Okay, I'm not going to continue building here now anything as long as I don't know if we can actually keep this island. It's a very good island though, right? So we will have lots of gold and especially the caoutchouc here. That's pretty well important for the bicycles then. For the penny farthings.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Your
And
island
yes,
is
no
under
chance.
attack.
Bente, you're going to pay for this. And she's really taking it over. I don't believe that at all. Alrighty. She's really taking over this island. We're going to crush some of her ships. That battleship better gets away.
Your harbor is
You
under
are going to
attack.
pay for that dearly, Bente. This is going to cost you another island. I haven't decided yet on which, but this is going to cost her. She was really just using the momentum there. We just took the island over and 2 minutes later she came up with the fleet and destroyed it. I did not expect it to be so quick. But I had to take it over at some point because Princess Jing would have taken the shares back again, right? So, yeah. My building resources are on the way anyway. It just cost me some timber, some whopping 10 tons of weapons and a bit of bricks. We have enough of the building resources. But we lack the island now again for the caoutchouc then. Alright, we need to wait there a bit, but
Ship
it's going to
under
cost her. We are going to take something. Massive islands she's got. She's only got, by the way, one island in the old world left. One big island. And that's it. She got some smaller islands there. But I think it's time she pays big time. She have some proper defense somewhere. Yeah, there's so many cannons here. This will hurt us a lot. For the battleship, we still don't have enough investors. I might go ahead and continue upgrading some more. We still have resources. Let's go ahead and also upgrade some workers. On that side here. No, we cannot upgrade so many anyway. And here perhaps. That's good as well. There are some farmers. And then some of those artisans to engineers. Perfect. That should do it. We got more influence back in again.
There's no forgiving. Never.
We don't have enough money to take over any island at the moment. There is the newspaper guy, at least. That's something. Oh, we only have negative missions or news here, so that's not good for us. At least we can really go with some propaganda here, right? So that's that. Also a bit more money again with the propaganda. And let's also, yep, upgrade our first people in Victor Island.
You reached a new milestone.
Around the center. And then let's go with the school and the church right away. Those people will be really surprised at how quickly all of their needs are met.
You gained an influence bonus.
In the new world, my new ships are arriving.
Under attack.
Very good. So now we have a rather big fleet once again. Oh, who's coming in here now? And why? Especially with a battleship. It's the fleet that took that island here, so it's just fine for me. Righto. The cool thing is, as long as Marillo is on the white flag, the harbor itself cannot fire, so we are totally safe here, and she will not be able to trade anything with that island here at all. And those ships are going down, as they should. And then it's just my whole fleet here against this single battleship. Let's get this one out of the way there to the repair crane, even though it might not work. Another cargo ship has arrived here with all the weapons that we wanted. Look at that, it even gets attacked by the harbor area and it's just not going down. This is... no, don't believe that. I'm losing another ship, of course. The range of those guys is also insane of these heavy warships. Yeah, don't even try to flee, you're going down. And the worst part of all of it is she's just going to rebuild them again and again. Got some loot here. Nothing of it which is very valuable. Pig heads we have, plantains we have. We don't need any of them.
New orders?
Botanical garden. Why does a battleship drop botanical garden thingies? Alright, down here another smaller one. Of course, hopeless. Nothing here. And I'm going to keep my ships now rather in the area, right? We should still have, of course, a protection for the corridor. So I'm going to have now those guys here, and those guys are protecting the corridor. Since we just destroyed a battleship, I'm not expecting another one to attack rather or anytime soon. And after that time is over, we have the ships and we have the building materials now as well. That is going to provide us with the proper materials. Righto. Now, let's head back to Victor Island. We have some timber again. I would like to continue with some of my schnapps. Let's have 4 more. And let's also add those 2 schnapps distilleries and 1 more down here. In the process, I'm also going to upgrade those 2 warehouses, right? That we should have for this area. Let's just check our consumption rates. 6 per minute at the moment, but it's not even full capacity. It will be at 10 per minute. And I think our consumption of schnapps here is 19, so we still need a bit more than that. Alright, but we are full of schnapps actually. If we them... oh, right, they have been boosted by 50% each. The schnapps are the potato fields. Now, do we have the weapons? We still don't. We still lack weapons. I have enough steel though, right? No, I also don't. Alright, so... in that case, I really do need to ramp up my steel production here a bit. If I had the space, of course. They're already working at full capacity. The coal mine and the iron mine is working completely now. Let's just see. We have very happy workers, so 50% production increase for the mines is fine, and that's something we can afford. And let's get cracking. First of all, I think we have lost a cargo ship somewhere. Is that right? That's the coffee. Yep, there we lost one. So vampire squid. Nope, 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 nope. Darkness. Emerald skies. That's in a new world. This is going to take this place here, and we're creating a new trade route from Victor Island now to Vandermark, and we're going to choose the coal and the iron that's already being stored here a bit. Also, wait a second, iron is not that much, coal is going to be a lot. Also, what we are going to get over there is schnapps, right? So let's clean this, let's make this a bit more clean. Right, coal, iron and schnapps. And all of this is going to Vandermark. And Vampire Squid is on this trade route from now on. Meantime, another ship has arrived. Freedom. And why has it arrived? Wait a second. We also will need to get that cargo ship on the way. I do need more cargo ships. Why has it arrived with lots of bricks in store? Well, because we're going to move our whole furnace production to Victor Island as well. And we do have some proper place for that. I would like to use this tiny half island here for all my furnaces, right? Those furnaces are creating a lot of pollution in Vandermark, and I'm going to remove them now all to Victor Island to produce me some steel. What we still need to do is creating now some trade routes and using all the building materials. Just a cargo ship has arrived with lots of bricks on board, and you might be asking, why is there a cargo ship with lots of bricks going to Victor Island? Because we are now moving our whole furnace production to this island here. Why? Because it's creating a lot of pollution, and the people are not happy with that, obviously. So the people in Vandermark, they don't like that one bit, and we still need lots of these furnaces for us working in this area. I will definitely also need a fire station here, right? So we're going to just, well, attach it right next to this. And we also will need a police station right next over here. Right, Joe? And then we can have even more of them if we want to. So I'm guessing with doing a row of these should be totally fine. Of course, it's a bit tricky building something here in this very clustered area, but I guess we're doing fine. This is...
Your harbor is under attack.
Oh, and just when I was building it, look at what's happening to Ronstadt at the moment. It's Bente once again. Who else could it be? She also purchases the share right at the same time back as she is attacking. So once again, she is doing 2 attacks at the same time, destroying my repair crane. Just why? But she's losing her ships there anyway. And I make sure that she loses all of those ships here.
I like people with a coarse air.
Right, so they're on the way. Look at that. She doesn't really have a chance there, I think. Next ship is down. Now it's the battle cruisers. While this is going on, let me just have a look at that. We have finished now all the furnaces in this area. I just need to build it, really. What we now need is 2 things. First of all, we create a new trade route from Victor to Vandermark. This one is transporting all the schnapps that we have now, right? So the schnapps that we produce here, of course, needs to be transported to Vandermark. So this is a basic good. And the other one will be then in the future will be steel, right? So 4 times, because a cargo ship can have 6 cargo slots. And I think we have the right ship already, Vampire Squid, in the harbor area. This one. With a bit of that. Now, Freedom is going to also take on this trade route then later. Ronstadt. My fleets or my ships are arriving. They're still... I mean, Bente, we are... I hope everyone agrees we really have to end her. She's the worst opponent yet. She's even worse than Miss Hunt. And that means a lot to me. Alrighty. At least that is over, but she has done the destruction here. And it's just an annoyance once again, because we need to get some materials over to Ronstadt, like steel beams and stuff like that. Get my ships down here again. I should have... No, I don't. I don't have any cargo ships anymore. So this one we get over. That's fine. This trade route is now working. We still need another trade route, right? We still need a trade route that gets the raw materials from Vandermark over to Victor Island. That is the iron ore and the coal. We are producing some coal in Victor Island already, but it needs to be more coal, I think, than that. So I'm going to add now another ship. From Vandermark to Victor it goes. And it's going with, let's just see, it's taking iron in Vandermark. And coal. Oopsie. And we're going to choose the freedom on this trade route now. So this brings in the raw materials. And that's it. I'm going to have 2 separate trade routes there because I don't want one ship to be pumped with full of the resources once we reach cargo capacity or, you know, storage capacity with that. What we have to do though is we have to set a limit on those resources here. So a minimum stock that they don't deplete them completely. So I say for coal it's 100. So we should always stay above that somehow with the minimum stock. And for the iron it's also 100. Right? So that is something we want to keep in Vandermark for our cannery. For our cannery production here that we have. And that's that.
What's ripe fruit?
On the way. The furnaces, we have, how many furnaces do we have in Vandermark? 8. 8. So I do need to build at least 10 to make up for it. And we should have that amount. Right. Let's have the warehouses, the fire station. Always when I'm planning something. Get out of the way. Get out of my way here. So that's that. I'm going to upgrade, yeah, one of them at least. And here, by the way, let's also have paved roads here. Just speeding up the transportation times, as always. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and build them. Can we actually build all of them? We could. It's not really expensive. Of course, workers, it costs me quite a bit. So let's not do all of them at once. But rather those guys here. And as we can see, this is already taking its toll. So we do need a lot of these workers. I will also have, of course, a commute pier being set up here soon then as well that we can use. For now, it's better to just upgrade those guys to get a few more workers in. That's that. And my furnace production is now working. As soon as more iron is coming in, that's fine. And then the steel is coming back to Vandermark. We're just going to wait here now 2-3 minutes before this fully works. And then we can get rid of all of the furnaces here, saving, well, workforce, but also saving finally, or, well, making good some attractiveness once again. Stay tuned.